Hello and welcome back to Starfox Adventures Part 19, and in this episode, we have a cutscene.
In this episode, we hear from someone whom we have not heard from in a while.
I know it was the fox that set you free. Now where is he?
I do not know what you're talking about.
Angry roar!
Tell me, where can I find the fox?
He will find you, and he will destroy you.
No, he won't.
No, he won't.
Ow, ow.
Ow,
Punching
ow.
sounds. Hurt.
Off-camera
bruise, zap.
violence.
It's over, Scales. Leave the queen alone.
Enough. Take
Zap.
her away. The famous Fox McCloud. How nice of you to
Guys,
pay
you're
us
not
a
dragging
visit.
her away.
Why don't I show you some of our hospitality?
That was a question, not a statement.
Really? Because the statement seems to be, we're gonna knock you out now.
He did not know what he walked into.
And behold the prison break sequence of the game.
Behold the same.
Also, the stealth sequence of the game.
Behold the recurring sequence of the game.
It's not really recurring if you do it right. Now, that's the thing, though. This is, in fact, a stealth segment with a failure state. I am on record saying that, oh yeah, if you step in the puddles, this guy wakes up. And,
Gods.
What, you already failed?
yeah, I've already failed.
You didn't
I
even
stepped in
fucking
the
do
puddles
anything.
already. No, I stepped in the puddles while I was running.
Then
That's an instant
And
failure.
that was a bad thing to do. Bad fox. Dry feet. Dry feet only. And you have to watch this cutscene again.
My staff.
Well, you don't have to, but yeah.
Yeah, we do. Okay. You get it now, kids? This part sucks.
I hesitate to say it sucks. I mean, I am personally offended by it because it's a fucking stealth segment, and I really dislike forced stealth segments in my video games. See RuneScape as a direct example of that. However, this is a very simplistic stealth segment, to be perfectly honest, and it's very easy to do once you actually know all the pieces to it. The issue that I have with this is that, well, we're a staffless fox, and because Pepper won't let us have any of our fucking weapons,
Blaster.
we can't solve this. We can't solve this using the methods that Fox has honestly been trained in. And plus, I'm using a, I believe at this point I'm using a PS3 control. Yeah, I'm using a PS3 controller on my emulation, so it's not. It's very, very touch sensitive when it comes to this. You need to walk through this room. And there we go. We can stop walking.
Okay. Cautious walk.
Oh, look, a fire blast pot. Shame I don't have my staff with me.
Prerequisites required. Other prerequisites required.
And oh, look, we're blowing up the ceiling.
Yep.
Fox, you keep doing this, and the Queen Cloud Runner is gonna end up charging you for it.
Hi, Fox. I've been studying the mission, and I think this will help you.
Really, Slippy?
I have a risk communicator for the first time.
No, we've had that forever. But what he actually gave us is a new spell. Yes, a spell.
How did Sharp Claw disguise? Oh, okay.
Now you'll notice that activating the Sharp Claw Disguise actually consumes some mana. How the fuck did it consume mana? We don't have our staff.
Okay, pal. I'll see you later. Ironically turns back into prisoner.
And now that we have our staff, the stealth segment is effectively over. Not totally over, just effectively.
Oh, right, because once you get the staff back, okay, well, I can't. This is the part my memory fails me at. Can you get captured again?
I believe you can get captured again, but I don't get captured again.
Okay. And yeah, if you do get captured again, then you have to do all this crap again.
Not all this crap. Like, what we're doing now is mostly superfluous, although rescuing this guy is something that we have to do.
You see, video game creators know that pain will make you remember things.
To find the spellstone, you must first activate the wind lifts. This is the key to the power chamber.
Why do you have it?
How did you know that we were looking for the spell
These
stones?
wind lifts will only work if you restart
No, you were
the
supposed to
generator.
talk to him when you were, trying to shift around, but that's risky, so I didn't.
This is the power room key. It is shaped like Harry
It is
Potter's
the coolest
forehead.
looking key in the entire game.
Ooh.
But with our Sharpclaw disguise, we are now introduced to specifically Sharpclaw crates. Sharpclaw crates can only be picked up while Fox is in the Sharpclaw disguise. No, I don't understand why. Nor does it matter because they never have anything important
Ow.
in them. Yes, ow. I will be brute forcing my way through this segment because, well, there's plenty of health pickups on the way up, and Fox moves fast enough to, just ignore the damage that he takes.
Yeah, it's not like Ocarina of Time where you get hit and you have to fall. This game will let you keep climbing, thankfully.
Yeah, because it's a light taser. It's not a heavy taser.
Electricity.
The whole reason it knocked us out last time was because we got hit with like 17 of them, like almost all at once. So.
You see, some people be like girly man when they respond to taser. However, when Fox is introduced to taser, he takes the pain because he's big man.
I forget who that is.
FPS Russia.
Okay. And climb.
Oh, you mean these are the Sharpclaw crates?
No,
Oh.
no.
Oh, okay.
The Sharpclaw crates are small boxes with the Sharpclaw emblem on them. While Fox is in the Sharpclaw disguise, he can pick them up and throw them. And that is literally their entire fucking function.
I never realized before you mentioned the Sharpclaw crate symbols that they actually kind of look, at least to me anyway, you don't know what I'm talking about, Gerda. It looks like the cover of Meshuggah's Catch 33 album from 2005.
I have no idea what that is, but that is okay.
So imagine,
It is just yet another.
that Sharpclaw symbol, each of those prongs that are sticking out from the center, is tipped with a snake head.
Yeah, that's not the Sharpclaw symbol. That's the Dinosaur Planet symbol.
What? I thought. No. Like those crates right there. Those are Dinosaur Planet symbols.
Yep, that's the Dinosaur Planet symbol.
Ah.
The Sharpclaw symbol is significantly different. I won't be able to show it off because I don't actually know how different it is, but
Okay, so we've been looking. I was pretty dang sure that those were Sharpclaw symbols.
no, though that is the generic crate design for all of the crates in the game.
Okay, well let me just say that the Dinosaur Planet symbol looks strikingly similar to the Catch 33 album cover.
We can't solve this puzzle yet. We don't have these items.
Fox, you're going to die. Goodbye.
Yes, we are. No, we're not.
He can breathe again for now.
Alright, I'm explaining that is the poison room. Yeah, in order to solve that, we need to go on yet more fetch quests. Because you see, what Starfox Adventures really wants to do is just run home how much of a Zelda game it really is. So now we have a fetch quest in every single dungeon.
Yeah, every time you see Ganondorf for even a second, he's in a cutscene. Every time you think you have a chance to hit Ganondorf, he runs away. Every time you think you're going to fight Ganondorf, you fight somebody else.
And every time you think it's another piece of the Triforce, it's actually just a 100 rupee chest.
And every time you think it's Princess Peach, it's actually Toad.
I certainly hope not, because, we gotta rescue Toad at some point. The green light gem.
The green light gem. Congratulations for breaking every single crate in the level.
Thankfully, no. We don't have to go through the bullshit that is box gems in Crash 1. Oh, speaking of Crash, and specifically Crash 1, Clement started his playthrough of Crash Twin Sanity today, and I gotta say, that game actually looks like it's crazy and entertaining as shit, man. I kind of want to go try it out.
I thought you and I have seen Let's Players give very different perspectives on Crash Twin Sanity, my friend.
Oh, really?
Yes, because while Clement may adore Crash Twin Sanity and make it look like a gay old goofy time, oh man, Oni Plays was sure to let you know how much that game sucked.
Oh, I mean the comments for the video are saying, yeah, it's a shame that this game is rushed because it's actually decent aside from the rushed parts, and I'm like, well, I'm not noticing any of the significant rushed parts. I mean, so far it looks like a 3D World Collectathon, much like Spyro, and I love the way that Spyro 1, 2, and 3 are set up.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem that a lot of Crash Bandicoot veterans have with Crash Twin Sanity is that you're free to roam around. Crash Bandicoot has always been the camera's at your back, the camera never changes, and you're walking through a corridor. And a lot of people, they bought it. But with Crash Twin Sanity now, they throw that trope out the window entirely. Not just by letting Crash have a full 3D, reign of things, but also kind of spreading the game out so much where it's kind of hard to tell where the hell you're supposed to go.
That is true. That is most certainly true. It is one of the things that that really hurt on the PS2 transition when it came to collectathons. They decided to spread out levels really large.
Yeah.
And I am noticing that with Twin Sanity. But the first boss in Twin Sanity looks really fucking fun, man. It does.
Oh yeah, now I remember. There's also, and you did mention that Crash Twin Sanity was rushed. Well, it is possible to defeat a boss and then die before you get credit for killing the boss.
Yeah, but that happens a lot, especially in pre-2000s video games.
Worse yet is that, actually, I think the incident that I mentioned was based more on that if you don't reach the checkpoint after you beat the boss, because killing the boss itself does not prompt a checkpoint, you have to beat the boss again.
Okay, now that is just is negative game design.
I rest my case.
I will admit that specifically sucks, but luckily, a majority of boss-based collectathons do not suffer from that. Usually,
yes.
But now that we have all three of our light gems whilst we are rambling, we can go back to the power generator, apply all three of the gems, and then stop dying from poison.
Yay.
Because apparently the power supply room is protected by a poison generator, despite the fact that the power to the entire city is down. So what the fuck is pumping in the poison cloud?
Pressure.
But pressure would still have to have energy being applied to it in order to consistently pump it in.
There are simple machines that can make that happen.
Do we think that any of the Sharp Claw know how to man them?
Nope.